Hey guys, it's Charlie Ray here now. Your lead expert in naturopathic medicine and also other chronic diseases. I want to come to you today with 3 health upgrades. What is a health upgrade? Let me go ahead and jump into that real quick. A health upgrade is essentially something that we like to coin. We try to coin the phrase as into doing things slightly different than what you were before. I'll give you an example. I say things like someone can be drinking water out of a plastic bottle. Now I said, well, one health upgrade would be start drinking more filtered water and I'm having it in a glass container or a steel container. Another health upgrade would be versus using table salt, start using the Himalayan sea salt or regular sea salt or Celtic sea salt. So that's what a health upgrade is. It's something that's has been shown from a clinical standpoint to actually enhance your health and improve your way of living just by doing minute things, not these huge, dietary changes, not these huge things that we're having you like rethink your entire existence. And a lot of individuals think that's too audacious and too, overwhelming. So we like the corner phrase, just do simple health upgrades to make sure that you're getting the most out of your life. And by doing these simple health upgrades, you'll see that you have better energy, you're able to sleep more efficiently, and your immunity is actually go up a little bit more as well. Now, the first health upgrade that I like to throw out there to individuals is all going to be dietary or different things like that. The first one is going to be actually doing an intermediate fast. Fasting has been shown from a biological standpoint to actually help your body be able to process as well as detox different things, different toxins out your body a lot easier, a lot more efficiently. It's also a spiritual thing, so it's actually getting you more closely connected, from a spiritual standpoint as well. But also from a biological standpoint, we see that certain enzymes are being released. We actually start to do a fast. The reason why you fast, and I tell individuals, we're not asking you to do a 40-day fast or a week-long fast. We're talking about maybe skipping one meal a day and doing it in a way that you're not like over exerting yourself. We say you have a sensible breakfast in the morning and maybe not have a lunch, or we say sometimes do the 12-hour shift. You eat 7 in the morning and you eat again at 7 in the evening. And what this actually showed is not just about losing weight. It's not about losing weight, guys. I want you guys to really understand this. That these health upgrades is not about losing weight, or fasting is not about losing weight. It's about actually improving your health. Because what's starting to happen is, as I said before, in a lot of our meetings before, we are really overeating and undernourished, right? So what's starting to happen is your body cannot process a lot of things that you actually are eating. Did you actually know that eating a breakfast or 3 squares a day really came about during the Industrial Revolution, and civilizations previous to that, previous to the 1900s, only ate 1 to 2 meals a day and did very light snacking in between. So this whole idea of having 3 meals a day is something that's really taxing on our body. And the research has even shown that by only having 2 meals a day, of course, staying very well hydrated, you're not only losing the weight, but there are certain enzymes that's being released in your gut that's actually helping to repair inflammation inside the body. It's getting rid of inflammation. I've seen individuals like reduce type 2 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, have lupus under control, have these chronic, fibromyalgia pains under control as well, because of the fact that they're not burdening their body with too much food and not allowing their body to really adjust and absorb all the nutrients it's supposed to actually have as well. It's a lot of myths out there. There's a lot of dietary plans, a lot of different ways of doing it. And these intermittent fasts, I'm not asking you to do it every day of your life. What it can be is you would do it for a month, like you would skip 1 meal or do a 12 or even an 18-hour fast in between, like you only eat between 6 and 8 hours a day. There's some phenomenal research that shows that not only are you actually going to, of course, feel great, but it actually is make you more mentally acute. It's actually getting your body out of the fight or flight response and actually craving just to have more sugar and things of that sort, and actually allow you to think more clear too. It was a research, I think it was done out of Harvard. My computer is jammed right now, so I couldn't pull a study up. It was one was done in Harvard, and it was one that was actually done at MIT as well, showing about how fasting actually makes the brain work more efficiently and more smarter as well. Thus, by releasing more dopamine and actually serotonin to your body to basically be pleased a lot faster. So when you eat, you actually get more out of your food from a pleasure standpoint, as well as you get more nutrients out of it as well. The studies are showing that people who does this fast tend to have a better choice of eating versus eating what's just right there in front of them, or the fast food. They're actually going to have more of a sensible meal and actually able to absorb their food a lot more efficient. Now, it also shows that, yes, the ATP is like the energy packs of your body that actually help to absorb the glucose and things of this sort. They actually work more efficiently. Individuals who does intermediate fast actually had lower rates of getting cold and flus as well. And lastly, they actually slept a lot better because of the fact that their body wasn't being burdened with actually having to digest their food. Because again, that 12-hour period in between of you eating, your body's really using every bit of energy that every bit of nutrient content in that food that you had, because of the fact that now it only has a few things to actually burn. So that's one thing. That intermediate fast is very, 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 very important, and I really enjoy having my patients do that, and I suggest to a lot of my international individuals as well that I counsel too. So that was one. The other thing that you can really do, and I always discuss this with a lot of my patients, and I've thrown this out there again. You guys always see me wearing these glasses, but these are not glasses that are designed to actually help me read or whatever. They're actually a blue light blocker lenses on here. They're actually a yellow thing on here, a yellow lens. Excuse me, I can't even talk right now. And actually, even on my phone or even on my computer, I have my blue light, filters on there. The reason why I do that is because when you're on your electric device, whether it be on your phone, on your computer, even your televisions, all these LED or your flat screen televisions, they all emit this blue light. Even in certain office buildings, that's why one reason in all my offices, I never have the above lights on. I always have like different lamps inside of different offices or different rooms. It gives a better feel, as well as it doesn't emit these blue lights. It's been shown these blue lights will actually actually reduce your body's natural production of melatonin up to 65%. Think about that, guys. 65% of your natural melatonin. Melatonin is actually the thing that everyone's taking in order to fall asleep, but your body is not going to produce that because of the fact that you're in these blue lights. You're in front of a computer, you're in front of a telephone, you're in these offices with all these lights that's like blocking your body natural production of this melatonin. So by wearing these glasses, by having the filters on my screen, by having it on my computer and things of that sort, it's to allow my body to not absorb as much of that blue light, allow me to naturally produce this melatonin inside my system, and I sleep very, very well at night, as well as I have no eye strain. I'm getting older up there, and I do not wear corrective lenses as of yet, and I've been wearing these now for about a year or so. But again, the research has shown that, by wearing these is actually allowing your body to uptake about 50% more of the melatonin you're supposed to have naturally inside of your body, as well as a few of the key trace minerals that you should have in your body on a daily basis to allow your body to have enough sleep is the folate acid, the omega-3s, as well as the magnesium. And some of these things, I said it backwards. It was the folate acid, it was the magnesium, it was the zinc, it wasn't the omega, it was another chemical that's also involved as well. But I'm saying that because of the fact that, notice I'm always talking about zinc, I'm always talking about folate acid, not folic acid. But these are, three of the main components that allow your body to naturally produce enough melatonin as well. So a lot of this blue light is blocking the receptors for this actual recepting of these the melatonin to naturally produce inside your body as well. So again, from a sickle cell standpoint, for individuals that it has a chronic disease or taking different pain medications or different insulin drugs and things of that sort, these naturally are being blocked. These naturally are being leached out your body. One reason why you may not be getting the efficient sleep, because you're already deficient in the folic acid and also the zinc and things there, and also the magnesium as well. That's one reason why supplementation of these things are very, very important. And a lot of times, not the melatonin you would need, is actually those trace minerals, the folate acid, the zinc, and the magnesium inside of your system as well, to allow your body to, one, be able to use the energy, produce the melatonin, as well as make sure that you have the proper immunity, because all those three things will also lead to your immunity as well. So again, that's one thing you want to do. The blue light lenses, you can get these on Amazon, anywhere from like, $12 on all the way up. These are mid-range ones. I think these are 30, $40 that I researched, and they were shown to be very, very effective and things of that sort. But again, you also want to make sure you have the right supplementation as well. That's going to, again, increase your immunity, increase your sleep, and also increase your energy. The blue light lenses, I repeat myself again, will help you, again, not allow you to absorb as much of that blue light off those computer screens, off those phone screens, and also help you to stave off a lot of these overhead lights as well. Like you see in my office now, I never have this stuff on. I always have different lamps on inside of my office as well. But again, make sure you have enough folate acid, make sure you have enough zinc, and also make sure you have enough magnesium inside your system to naturally help your body produce the melatonin that's going to allow you to go to sleep as well. And third, in my opinion, the most important one of them all is the phenomenon now is the fact that a lot of us are no longer being dehydrated. We're overhydrating ourselves, thus not having the proper nutrient content inside of our water, right? So again, I tell all my people, I'm like, okay, what sort of water are you drinking? Oh, okay, I drink filtered water. But when you filter all the bad stuff out, you're taking the good stuff out of the water as well. Are you putting enough of the good trace minerals inside of that water to make sure that's more efficient inside your body? You gotta think about it in nature. When you go down to the river or you go back home and into the streams and different things like that, where you're able to drink the water right out of the river, that stuff is being, filtered through rocks. And those rocks are different, salts that have the magnesium and the zinc and selenium and copper and all these different trace minerals are naturally inside of the water itself that you're not getting just from drinking plain H2O, because H2O on its own is not going to allow you to be as healthy as you think you're going to be. If anything, it'll give you hydrolysis, which means that the water swells the cell up and it bursts and starts to die a lot more rarely. If you have trace minerals inside of that water, what's going to happen is those trace minerals are going to allow your body to function. Your cardiac system, your neurological system, your immune system are going to work as fast and efficient as it can be. If you're lacking those trace minerals, as you see from diabetes. We already know from diabetes, a trace marker for someone having diabetes is they have a reduced amount of chromium inside their system. So a lot of times what we do with patients is we'll give them chromium along with our A1 care. The reason why we're doing that chromium is allow their body to actually absorb more of the glucose and insulin inside their body naturally. We already know that from a zinc standpoint, zinc is very effective also inside of the gut because it helps you, is helping in two different enzymatic processes inside the body. But more importantly is actually helping the thymus be able to actually help the killer T cells go to where they're supposed to be. So if you're deficient in zinc, your thymus, which is the true immunity system center of the body, is not going to function efficiently. And I just said that if you don't have the proper amount of zinc inside your system, you can't sleep efficiently because of the fact that melatonin needs zinc in order for it to actually release the proper amount of melatonin in your body as well. These are all trace minerals, guys. I can just go on and on and on. Magnesium is very important because of the fact that most individuals that have any sort of cardiac issue, and it's around like 80-90% of individuals been shown to have any sort of cardiac issue, they have been shown to be deficient in magnesium. So magnesium is very important, not just from a cardiac standpoint, from muscle contractions and things of that sort as well. So you got to make sure that you have all these good trace minerals, and all this stuff can be found naturally inside of good spring water, or you will replace these things with different electrolytes. Okay, and that's going to give you the energy you want. That's going to increase your immunity, and of course, it's going to allow you to sleep more efficiently as well. These are very simple health upgrades, guys, that I'm telling you to actually do. And again, what is it? Supplementation, hydration, and also nutrition. Very, very simple things to do. I'm not asking you to go out and buy, $100 worth of vitamins. I'm not asking you to go and buy all these devices and things there. So these are very simple health upgrades that would take you and your family from being, doing okay to start doing better. Because again, being of average health is not healthy. You want to be above average health. I always I tell my patients that all the time. They say, I'm doing okay. I'm average, but you're not exceeding. You gotta, especially with your health. this is the only body you have. This is the only life you have. You want to live it to the fullest. So you want to make sure that you're actually doing the things that you're supposed to do to put you on that higher plane. So the intermittent fasting, again, that's something you can do without any chemicals at all, and your body's going to start to use all the food it's supposed to. It's going to use all the nutrients it's supposed to, versus being just packed full of different things on a daily basis, and it's being bogged down as well. You know, simple things like these blue light lenses will actually help your body out. And again, the supplementation, you know, to allow your body to make sure you have enough sleep at night. It's going to allow your body to heal itself properly, give you the proper immunity, you have the energy, and then there's nothing more you would need from there, guys. Again, I just trying to answer these questions that people always ask me. What's the most important things? I love doing this simple health upgrades versus giving you this whole dietary plan or this whole lifestyle change. But I can give you some simple health upgrades that's going to add value to your life. And I do see a lot of you guys online right now. I see Miss Marie online, and Miss Davis is online, and Abby. How are you guys doing today? I started to come on earlier now because I see more people are on around this time, as well as the fact that I want to do more interviews, more talks with different individuals. So if you guys are interested in having an interview with Dr. Ware, please let me know, inbox me, and things there. So I would love to talk to you guys, see you guys' journey, see how we can actually, you know, collaborate and help each other out as far as like helping you get healthy, helping your family get healthy, and actually showing individuals how easy it is to actually have a healthy lifestyle without one breaking the bank, as well as is easy to do. Just change your mindset. Okay, guys? If you guys have any questions, please feel free. But I'll be online for maybe another 15-20 minutes because I'll be in between patients and things of that sort. But if you have any questions, I'll be online. Always love to see you guys. And I repeat, the simple upgrades, that intermediate fast, the blue light lenses, and also supplementation is going to really help you guys out tremendously. Boost energy, boost immunity, as well as make sure you sleep more efficiently. Keep some thumbs up, keep some hearts. Love you guys. Talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.